Hello everyone, this is Ahmed from Funsies and Onesies. Today I will talk about the transitioning from HTTP to HTTPS and how this affected the websites on Google search ranking. As you may know, that Google changed their policy about websites that are not serving on HTTPS if the site has a part that has a login or any sensitive data like the credit card information. You may have seen some of the websites that, especially some WordPress websites, when you go and visit the website and try to log in, and it was giving an error saying that this website is not secure, your connection to this website is not secure. So Google is taking this seriously. They want all websites to be full HTTPS, at least the ones that get sensitive data. In this case, all the e-commerce websites are taking sensitive information from the customers, which is the credit cards, billing information, etc. And Shopify reacted to this. They acted on this very proactively and made all websites HTTPS only, since like a month, and they gave free SSL to all the websites. You may have already noticed this on your website when you visit www.yourwebsite.com. Now it redirects to the HTTPS, but there are still a few things that you should do for not losing your ranking on Google. The first one is that, first of all, HTTP and HTTPS are two different protocols. So Google treats them, the Google's web crawlers treat them as different entities. Because of that, you may already have a record on Google Webmaster Tool for your HTTP website, but now you need to create a new record for your HTTPS website. And it is very important to do this. So to do that, just go to Google Webmaster Tools, and I will just go to the main page. And here on the main page of the Webmaster Tool, there is a field called Add Property. And this is how you add a new record on your website. So as you see, you probably have your HTTP www.yourwebsite.com. But as you see on our case, we also added the HTTPS record. Also, we have the wildcard URLs with both HTTP and HTTPS. I highly recommend doing this also, and just letting Google know how you want Google to index your website. So it's easy, you just say add a property and you write the https://www.yourwebsite.com if you haven't already done this. And the second step you need to do is, once you edit your property, the HTTPS, then I assume that you did this. And then on the crawl, you go to the sitemaps, and there's this here, add test sitemap, and then you add your sitemap.xml. This is how it should be, sitemap.xml. That is your default Shopify sitemap. And you just say submit. In this case, I'm not doing it because we already submitted it. You submit your website sitemap, and then you come to fetch as Google. And then at fetch as Google, just leave this part blank, and then do a fetch as desktop, save, fetch, and render. And once you do that, ask Google to index all your pages. Since I have done this recently, I'm saying fetch and render. You need to do this both desktop and smartphone. And also, once this is done, you only have 10 requests per month to ask Google for request indexing. So when I click request indexing, I say I'm not a robot, and you have 10 requests per month to crawl this URL and it's direct linked. As you see, it just says here it's 10 times and I already have 0 left, so I cannot do it. And that's how you submit the website. And as you see, this is the HTTPS of the website. So now if I go back to the HTTP www to my website, and as you see, as the fetch as Google, now the status is redirected. This is because the Shopify is already redirecting all our traffic. And I want to show you one example. When I search for giraffe onesie, we were at here as our link. But as you see now, we're not there because many of these links got above us and we went down all the way to here. And as you see, this is the www, not the HTTPS. So I expect that it will take some time for Google to index the HTTPS, and there will be some ranking changes temporarily, but I expect it to come back to the all the way to the top. And this is our listing, as you see. And I will post another video about how you make your listings like beautiful like this. As you see, we have the rating, the number of votes, and the price, and all the information that we want it to be here. That can be done on a different video. But there's one more important step that mostly no people do this, is that when you visit your website, I'm going here, and right now Shopify is creating, like every time you create a collection, it's basically you're duplicating your content, and Shopify is not treating this very well, especially when you are submitting to Google. And there's a way to prevent this, because you don't want to submit the same product 3 times in different collections. So it might be in the different collection, but you need to tell Google that this product, you only have 1 page for that product. And this is very important, because especially if you have a lot of products and on your website, and if you are using like multiple of times, and if there's like lots of duplicate content, Google does not like this, and they might lower your ranking on that page. So instead, what we do here is that it's only you say that if the template contains collection and the current tags, so you're basically telling that if this is a collection page, or if this is a page that is basically filtered by the tags, you say meta name robots no index, so don't index this, and you're telling the canonical URL to be the shop URL, the collection URL. Else is you basically tell the current canonical URL for that page. If you add this, what you do is basically, if this is a collection page, or if this is a page that is filtered by something, and if the Google crawlers index that filter, you're telling to do not index this, as do not treat this as a different page. You only want your original, your unique product page to be indexed, and you only want it to be indexed once. This is good for your SEO in the long run. So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions or any comments, please just leave a comment or share if you like it. And if you think that you have other people who would be interested in this, just share this video. Thanks.